Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Well. Guess who's back? Back again. Back is back. And also Bon. And Ghost Kitty. And possibly Tamsin. And Josh. By the way, yes, it does say this is horror because it's in the description. People don't remember that I do edit the descriptions of these videos. And I do put something in there as a bit of a blurb each time. Some of them are better than others, but hey, this will probably show you where my head is with particularly choosing this video for today. We're skipping a few of them because I pretty much decided, we're all enjoying the Baczamlp.EXE review so much, might as well just go over the whole channel at this point. I mean, we've already had like the extra videos from back in the day, so there's no reason to stop really, as long as there is, as long as the well exists. Might as well keep tapping into it. But we are skipping over a couple of them this time because I want to cover them in bulk together. But this one was probably just about long enough that it warrants a video to itself. So yeah, it's not really horror, apparently it's just goofy or something, which is fair. That does describe this era, fairly well. Honestly, kind of all the eras now I think about it. But yeah, I mean, obviously the recognition behind, the .exe idea, because I'm, it's not like I was ever much of a creepypasta person, but I do recognize certain, certain like recognizable titles, like Sonic.exe, for example, and the ideas behind them. So we'll see how that comes together in some way. So yeah, we'll see what the or something is in aid of. So there we go. I know you read the descriptions. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. It's just the way that I come up with these things. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Because we've got, like I said, let's see what the or something is. Without further ado, on with the review. Yep. Gotta love the Baczamlp driving constantly. I think we've already seen this. Oh, maybe is still part of this. I thought she got phased out as soon as like the Hall of Cringe was gone, but I guess not. Also, this would be many more Supergirls because it's countable. Actually, you know what? That's something that people don't realize. Like, people who learn English as a first language don't know why you say much or many most of the time. The reason is because much is used for nouns that are not countable. But and many is for nouns that are. So you have like money, for example. You can't say one money, two monies, unless you're Temmie from Undertale. So you say, much money. Whereas, like we have coins, one coin, various coins, there's many coins. So this would be many Supergirls. There you go. I'm not watching this cringe intro. Okay, well we'll we won't dilly-dally on it for too long because we've seen it before. Yeah, there we go. How did I not know this? Because it's one of those things that whenever you learn like a language as a first language, there's always a few things they skip over because they assume you're doing them automatically. Spanish has them as well. Like para and por both have different rules for how you apply them. I couldn't tell you what the rules are, but I always get it right. This is one of those things. Oh, I could hear in the microphone the... Oh, jeez.
Wake up, Baczamlp.EXE! Today is a very special day!
Okay, it's very weird for me to hear Kyle sound like Bob, or what Bob would sound like eventually.
Kyle, you don't have to wake me up like that. And what special day are you talking about?
It's Halloween!
Grinch always uses cumbia. Yeah, but yeah, there's.
This year, I want to go back trick-or-treating with you and our friends. Remember the last time we went trick-or-treating back?
Flashback.
Hey Kyle, what? Do you want to see my costume for Halloween? Okay.
Oh, I do remember this.
Just has a hot
This must be so confusing for people who don't know the whole of cringe exists.
dog. Yeah, so hey, check out my costume. Why? Look like me. Well, since we're here, let's go trick or treating.
It's good to know that there is like, a canon to these things. There's like, there actually is continuity. So it wasn't just, like the separate events or something. Because I'm guessing the only like true reboot like really comes in when Street Life starts, from what I can see. Oh, also, I love what we've got the he got Breets Cadacorous shoutouts. Him that woman jacket for no reason. You know what? Maybe it's maybe he just borrowed it off of someone, and the form of the jacket had contorted to their body previously, and he just kept it on. And it was like it's kind of like how there's a stereotype of stealing like your partner's hoodie, for example. Maybe that's just what happened. There's like an ex-girlfriend or something that's that he's just holding on to the jacket of.
Here's your warning.
And that is not how it works. But hey, look, I never said it was good quality fabric,
The parts are pretending to be candy. Oh, you guys are on here. Sort of.
I'm not saying much right now because I know we've already talked about this video, so,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember, but I have no idea who that other guy was. So you think we should go trick-or-treating again this year? Yeah, I guess we can do it again. Do you have your costume with you?
We'll have to do it again then, won't we? Whoops.
You? Of course I do, Kyle. Let me go get it. Whoa, you're a skeleton
That took only 5 seconds. That's less than a second. That's wow.
is here? No, I'm a skull trooper. Kind of like a skeleton, but a little different. Where's your Halloween costume that I got you? Oh, I'm gonna get it by using magic. Ain't it?
I mean, sure. His hair is going over the every time. I appreciate the customization here, but come on.
Sweet. I can't even tell if that's a lizard or...
The jackets totally do that. Hey, look. So sometimes you put a jacket in the wash, you use the wrong detergent, and it freezes in position. It's just one of those things. It's Halloween night and it's filled with fright. Everything scary comes out tonight.
or dinosaur. To me, it looks like a dinosaur to me. Wait, who's running up the stairs?
Does that just remind me? I was when I was was I like 10 or 11? I think I was I think I just no, it was 10. Yeah, when I was 10, I was in a play where I was supposed to be the only antagonist, but there were more kids than there were characters in the play itself. So we kind of invented different characters. They're supposed to be like kids 1 through 4 in the original text, but that became like kids 1 through 6 to split their lines. But there were some of them who wanted to be villains as well. So I ended up having a daughter and also a pet half crocodile, half elephant, where one guy just had like a crocodile onesie and stitched like 2 elephant ears on top of it. I did, yeah. One of my favorite plays I've ever been in to this day. But it reminds me of that, I guess. Well, speaking of not making out things, I am turning down the volume for no reason. Wait, get out of my house? Wait, they're in someone else's house? Or does he not does Bob not recognize them because they're in costume? Okay.
Back, Kyle? Are those your costumes? Yes, Bob, those are our costumes.
Wait, Kyle, what happened to your voice? Wait a second. And a moment ago, you sounded like Bob, but then when Bob speaks, Kyle sounds like Bax, and when Bax speaks, Kyle sounds like Bob. What? Kyle, what's going on? Just in general today.
Oh, what are you supposed to be? I'm a skull trooper. Kyle, what about you? I'm a dragon. You look more like...
I can't but think about the Oh No playlist from yesterday with like, anything remotely Facebook looking or like the animatronic like looking.
like a lizard to me. Shut up. I'm a dragon.
Recognize Senor Pelo screams anywhere. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, you're a dragon then. What about you? What are you supposed...
Oh, that is definitely that I've had so many arguments of like why Morwenna in Mutant Girl has a dragon tail and not just a lizard tail. A Komodo dragon is a big lizard. It makes sense. I'll maintain. I stand by that decision to call it dragon tail.
to be? I'm a pirate. Arr. Where's your eye patch? I didn't know
No eye patches. We don't need them.
pirates wear eye patches.
You're a One Piece pirate. They don't have eye patches. Except one introduced very recently.
Patches? They always do, man. Have you ever seen a pirate before? I'm still a pirate, okay? Even without an eye patch.
Bob, what are you screaming for? Don't you know that I have so much work to do for my...
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Forgot that this is,
Are you guys trick-or-treating?
Yeah, we're going trick-or-treating this year. Do you want to come with us, Morgan?
Yeah, I think I do. I've never gone trick-or-treat.
Okay, if it weren't for the fact that her voice is so robotic, I would say change the facial expression here. It's like, I am so very excited. I would love to go trick-or-treating with you.
Before.
Do you have a costume?
What do you
Honestly, I'm wearing a One Piece shirt. Oh, well, there you go.
think?
Oh, yeah.
I don't advise that. I don't advise that on the grounds that, you don't want anyone to think that the costume's too authentic. It's kind of that one miraculous episode where both Adrian and Marinette got the roles of Ladybug and Cat Noir in a music video, and they were like, if I put the mask on, people will know. It's too convincing. It's too good. Personally, my theory is if they had put the mask on, it wouldn't have mattered because, they say that the masks are magic, and so it would be deceiving. Morgan does not have that luxury.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So does this count as a costume?
Yeah,
I think, by the way, it's less of a case of like not knowing any women and not reaching out to anyone for voice acting just yet. Because yeah, I think that's yeah. It depends, because trust me, when I started doing voice acted gacha, I fortunately they had a large enough like web of people that I was talking to on Discord anyway, mostly from the Aphmau fandom, that I could, fill in a bunch of roles fairly quickly. That's why there's so many multi-roles in season 1 originally. But if it weren't for that, then who knows? I may have had to do some readjusting and do essentially what Baczamlp is doing here and have a mostly male cast. But yeah, ask us tough first stepping first before. That's also true. It could it does depend. Yeah. So I don't know. It's confirmed that Morgan didn't have a mask. Well, even more.
I
Okay.
think that should work.
So, when do we go?
We usually go when...
Actually, you know what? Meteor Stories, I haven't got to this part in the Meteor Stories reviews yet, but as we're going to get into some voice acted Meteor Stories, I think like next time I review a Meteor Stories video, that's when he started doing voice acting. He actually voiced all of his male roles and only reached out for the female roles, which is kind of interesting because the female roles were all voiced by different people, when he just as easily could have like hired one person to do those if he was trying to limit the process. But I don't know. We'll talk about that later. Also, yeah, Meteor is a dude. Yes, definitely.
It gets dark outside, so that's probably like until 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay then.
So be here with your Iron Man suit at 8 o'clock and we'll see how this will go with you.
Okay, see you at 8 back.
Hey, Morgan!
Wait, is Baczamlp matching Morgan's vocal energy here? Be there with your Halloween costume. This'll be a magical evening. We'll see you later. I think it's interesting. What's happening? I think everyone is sort of like matching or mirroring each other when they speak. You know, anyone who's moved around, and from a place where there's like a regional accent and the accent somewhere else is different, then you move and then you like go back there. A lot of people find that they will like recover their original accent within like a while of just like being there. So it reminds me of that, but in the case of like, they're reacting like every time and it's all with they're talking to just each other, it's instantaneous. All right.
You mind if I be your trick-or-treat partner?
I don't know how to ask any masculine people, so I just gave my male character the deepest voice I could manage. That's also fine, like, I, of course, I have to be fair and criticize the vocal performances, in Variety, even if they are, but I do appreciate, have a lot of respect for anyone who attempts to do a voice acted project by themselves, So yeah. It was supposed to be maybe I didn't want to give him more than one role at the time. Well, actually, yeah. See, here's the thing. I made sure when I started like actually, auditioning for other voice acting roles outside of my own content, I made sure that I was never like typecast into like, just like people that sound just like me because, I wanted to show off that I had the range and, hopefully, land more roles, which I did. It worked. But and right immediately before Aiden actually came in and helped with like Fallen Angels. But yes, yeah, I guess you weren't like familiar with, I guess, my filmography, would you call it, I guess, at that time, because you were the only person who ever told me to directly to make Taylor sound like myself. Although I suppose in terms of like range and such, I did make him have a Yoda voice in the reviews, but anyway, I guess that wouldn't have worked as well. But yeah, so yeah, I guess a bit of a unique scenario. And then of course I did the Monty voice later on, so But either way, yeah, the irony of the voice of Taylor. Yeah, exactly. Wait, I'm not on casting call? No, well, technically I am. It's because because I'm so used to auditioning to stuff via Discord, I never check casting call. That's my fault. I really should, honestly. It would help a lot. Someone who does use casting call more frequently than I do, Aiden.
Yeah, you should go on casting call one day and just look up random voice acting roles and just audition for stuff. There's like a decent amount of paid stuff on there too. So honestly, you could make a decent amount of money with the variety of voices you have if you wanted to.
I did actually at one point audition for a paid project on casting call that was supposed to be actually dragon related. Ironically, it was going to be like somebody was trying to convert their kids book series into into audiobooks or no, not for audiobooks. No, it was into an animated series.
Ooh.
And then they canceled the project. I was really excited for it. They didn't cast me. They never got that far, but I was excited for even the thing to exist. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I've been thinking about auditioning for more stuff on Casting Call Club. I just haven't got around to it.
You were, because I remember you specifically, referred me to the auditions for Street Life, which I then turned down because they contained swearing. But you actually, I think you were going to apply.
I did try out for something. I don't think
hey, back. If you're still watching this, you might recognize Aiden's voice from that.
Yeah. Hey, if you need any voice actors in the future, you have my Discord technically from the audition. But okay,
that's fair.
I'm always up for any voice role, even the minor ones, and I am willing to swear. Please don't. Unlike Jacob, I am willing to swear.
Yeah. If it weren't for that, I would have been like all in immediately because I love Street Life.
You sure bringing Morgan is a good idea? Yeah, I think it's a great idea, man. I mean,
she's not going to be like a beacon for danger being in a superhero form or anything. No, of course not.
Could possibly go wrong?
Isn't that kind of a lame trick-or-treating?
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I at least appreciate like the exterior shots. That was a nice touch.
Isn't that kind of a lame Halloween costume though? Yeah, I'm gonna go as my superhero form that I dress up in constantly because I'm a superhero. That's kind of lame. Like, I feel like I would want to do something like fun, like dress up as another superhero, not just as myself that I am every other day.
Yeah, but well, I mean, it's not just lame. It's also risky because if someone recognizes the like how detailed the costume actually is, they're going to be asking some questions.
Yeah, it's not
Also,
like,
her name is Morgan Stark, for crying out loud. She's going to get discovered immediately.
it's not like we could argue that there's magic protecting it, like miraculous. Because at least Miraculous
I
has
made that
things, dude.
comparison earlier. I talked about the Clara Nightingale episode and how they were like so scared to put on the mask and
then in New York
so
special,
authentic.
they're like, it's like, oh yeah, quantum masking only affects humans. So it's like, okay, so now we have a magical excuse of why people don't know why Ladybug, who looks like Marinette in cosplay, which that is
It
one
was
of my
it was already kind of implied because of the illusion that Rena Rouge does at one point where she's like, I state was to give you the miraculous, and they just morph into two completely different people. That's how I envisioned it, but yeah.
God, I hate how Miraculous though, like Ladybug's design doesn't even change her hair. Like if they at least like changed her hairstyle for Ladybug, either in her
None of them
civilian
change
form.
their hairstyle, I don't think.
No, they do.
At most they get their hair tied back, but you can still see everyone's hair except for maybe Carapace actually.
No, a few of them do. Like Max gets a completely different hairstyle, for example. And his hair
yeah, that's true.
And at least Alia's hair changes color slightly and gets a lot longer nowadays. But with her season 6 design having shorter hair,
Adrian gets ears, and that's it.
Yeah, Adrian just gets ears. Well, actually,
Luca gets nothing, I don't think.
And in his season 6 design, though, his hair actually gets a lot longer when he transforms, and it looks more like his classic hair. His like normal hair is a lot shorter in season 6, or longer. I guess
look more like his classic hair, but then also be different.
And that's just season 6, though. His hair is different in season 6. But his transformed hair is basically his season 1 through 5 hair. So when he transforms, his hair goes back to the way it used to be. Just to
actually, well, that also makes sense because we've talked about it because they did mention in the Cat Walker episode that the superhero manifestations, they are like kind of either automatic or they're made by will. So that regression I can understand, but I do love the fact that the hair thing. Yes, it's definitely a point of criticism, but also it's really funny in the sense that whenever like Chloe cosplays as Ladybug, she doesn't realize she's tying her hair like Marinette. It's like her greatest enemy.
Yeah.
But anyway, aside from that,
It finally came. My cat costume that I'm got.
Oh, speaking of cats.
Oh god. Okay, Void clothing. I'm not a big fan of the Void clothing here, but also, girl, how cliche could you be? I'm about to call you Cordelia.
Well, okay. In all fairness, this is her first Halloween. She's, she was like built like fairly recently. For context, everyone, this is like 2 videos after the Carol introduction episode that we had before.
Unaware for Halloween. I better try it on.
Okay. She's about to try it on.
What?
Why?
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Wait, hold on. Why?
Ew.
But also, how? Did you drill a hole in her wall? Wait a second.
Yeah, unless she's changing right in front of a window, which then I would question why you would change right in front of a window.
Yeah, no, that's never a good idea. Well, okay, to be fair, again, robot, she doesn't really, I guess, have the context for that.
Yeah. Yes, I'm sure. Now follow my...
I mean...
wait a sec. Okay, so they're inside the pumpkin, but that means that also this abandoned, facility has just a direct extension into Carol's room.
Yeah. I don't know. But also, why would you want to be a peeping Tom on a robot? Does she even have correct anatomy? Like, I'm gonna be honest, she's probably giving more like Ken doll when she takes it off.
Okay, actually, I do think that she has
mannequin.
at least like correct proportions anatomy. Kind of like, I guess, maybe like a Barbie doll, basically, because she was created by a very sleazy designer canonically
Oh.
before she
Oh,
was
God.
salvaged. So yeah, that does kind of track.
Oh God, she has correct anatomy.
These are the people that salvaged her, though. I think so. I don't know.
All right.
Isn't that like peeping on your daughter? I know it's like not literally your daughter, but like that feels kind of like you're peeping on your daughter at that point.
If they establish that kind of like parent-daughter relationship, yes, it would be, but that's not how it went down in the episode. So wait, hold on. They left before.
They left
She
as she started changing. You're bad keeping toms. You're not even good at it.
At least be good at it. Come on.
What is
this sound? Is the costume incredibly heavy? Is she wearing Goku's weighted clothing? Is that what the costume is?
It's actually made out of like full-on metal. This armor is it's like a full-on black metal. Black
just
dyed
metal on metal. Okay.
That banging on my wall?
Oh, that was that sound. Okay. But they just wait. Hold on. Were they ramming into? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, she's the robot. They don't have to have like faulty AI. They don't need to crash into a wall repeatedly. Especially
can't you just like turn and look at the wall, or put a hand out and like try to feel around. Jeez.
I will give credit for one thing here. I at least appreciate the use of like the hide feature in Gacha Club and syncing it up to the pumpkin to a certain extent. Not quite for every shot,
there's
but
kind
close
of a void
enough.
here, but
it feels it feels wrong to compliment this scene for this reason. But much like the changing room scene in Not Your Average Girl epilogue, I have to at least commend the visuals of it because I have to be fair.
I wonder if that's a pumpkin costume.
Damn it, she knows.
It's either that or a real pumpkin.
Hey, Carol. Nice costume.
Oh, why thank you. This really matches my style. And are you
You have a style?
with someone inside that pumpkin costume?
Nope, he's not anymore. Hey, wait. Where you going?
Oh, it's not them. Okay, it was different.
Great. Now it's just me in this costume.
Yes, we noticed. Thank you for verbalizing that.
Does that costume fit on you?
It works better with two people. That's why I brought him along.
Where's Afro?
That's
He's
fair.
supposed to be here too.
Oh God, Sans is here.
Oh,
you
know what? If there was a
Sans.
If there were a Sans costume that actually gave you like that feature, that best Halloween costume. Now you got to take out like the lights in his eyes to scare people because that's when he goes. That's when he becomes serious.
Where's the blue eye though? We only have the white eyes.
No, but that there wasn't time to add that feature to be like adding the font thing.
Also, this annoys me personally about this design. His shirt, his like hoodie is a different shade of blue than his arms, which his arms are clearly meant to be the same shade of as the main core of his shirt.
Yeah, I think they're one shade off, which just means
that annoys me. Oh God.
Also, is he wearing heels?
Yeah, I was about to comment. I was like, I don't think Sans wore this. Wore like pink.
I know,
heels.
I know he's short, but I mean, I don't think.
I think he wore sandals in the original, right? I don't think he, or maybe he was.
I would have, I would have thought so. I mean, he's short, but he's never insecure about it, from what we could tell.
Also, why pink sandals? Or not sandals? Why pink heels? Why not get blue heels to at least try to go with the hoodie?
I'm not sure. Maybe if Sans wore heels, maybe they would be pink. You never know.
You're a skeleton.
I like to say Smash Bros. Fighter. Yeah, the Smash Bros. Fighter from Undertale. Yeah.
What is Undertale?
Or Smash Bros. Wait, she knows what Smash Bros. is, but not on it. Okay. Right.
Afro, we're not here to talk about Undertale.
Because you answered the question of where is Afro, I'm right here, Carol. Of course it's you.
I know you love Sans. Also, can you please use your normal voice, not Sans' voice?
So wait, in
But
universe,
it means that Baczamlp.EXE can save on voice acting different characters. I want to use this now.
Would you just turn it off? Okay, are you happy now? Yeah.
Yep, and it's Bob again, of course.
Yes, I am happy now. And also, Carol, I really love the cat outfit. It makes you look so cute.
It also makes
I
you look like the
forgot that Carol-
void.
I forgot that Carol is able to blush. That raises
Oh
so many
yeah!
questions.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Carol, you don't have blood, do you? Or was that anatomically correct too? Did you just make a human? Did you
Facial
just...
leakage. System breach. System breach.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
it does
you know
make-
it would be so cool if there was a robot where it's like they tried blushing, but like they blushed the incorrect color. Like when they blushed, it was just like a very different color than it's supposed to be, like yellow, being like blushing activated. It's like, you're blushing jello. It's like crap. The color's wrong.
Pigmentation error.
Me look cute.
Afro, Sonorbun, Carol, I need you guys to watch for people outside my headquarters for...
Oh, you wondering if someone's going to trick or treat in the evil headquarters? Honestly, I imagine a lot of kids would, particularly, honestly. Probably the rabbits too.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Why are you guys
Why did that feel like... Oh, I guess that was like other audio. Okay.
dressed up in costumes?
We're going trick or treating tonight. It's my first time.
You guys are too
Weren't
old
you just
for
born
that.
like last week? So
Carol
I kinda-
isn't. Carol's not too old. Let Carol go.
Yes,
Okay, and again, Afro's voice being completely different. Now sound like rhyme styles.
you are. Now take those costumes off and get to work right now. Original, I think you're blind.
Oh, wait. Oh, I guess that was other audio. I keep forgetting because it's so like worked in. It's like, oh yeah, some of this is just meme audio. Of course it is. Yeah.
Afro, are you freaking stupid? I'm not blind. What kind of a
Sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh no. Sing Chandelier.
moron do you think
Mama,
you are?
I just killed a man.
Honestly, they could sing that. They are.
You are original. You can't see. See what, Afro?
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me guess. He's building up a swear word that's going to cut the second later. It's going to be, you know, the error screen or something. Oh no, I actually get it. Okay, fair enough. I can hear it looping. I can hear the loop happening.
Oh god. Hey, look, it's Andy.
I think this might be the titular Baczamlp.EXE because in the thumbnail.
I know, it's making a reference though.
Oh yes, my favorite time of the year. I hunt those trick-or-treaters with tricks of my own. It's Halloween night I am the true Halloween spirit. And I know who to come after first. Bob, who has been messing with me since the beginning. And Morgan Stark, who thinks she's
Wait, hold on. Messing with is the beginning of what? Of his
Of
life?
time, of course.
Baby Bob on his first Halloween just throwing a rattle at him.
Oh my god.
trick or treat, baby. But oh, what the heck? Why? Why'd you do that?
It's like that. It's like Empress and Pop's backstories to each other.
Yeah, where I had the flashback, but I kept their canon ages consistent in the gap between them. Yes.
A real hero, but not without her father. Once I get my hands on those two, they will be mine. And I'll
For a second, I blanked. Like, I was talking about Morgan and her father, but it's like, oh wait, no, never mind. Tony Stark is not gonna be this creature.
won't be a
Is where a villain takes care of a baby. Again, in parody pops, In Parody Pops, my idea for like the main antagonist was that he would have a child. So you just have like the you have like the typical like evil mob boss sort of essentially. But then actually there'll just like B-plots in every episode, well, B-plots every episode, but like scenes in every episode where there's just getting distracted by I don't know like random like tea parties from a 5-year-old or something. It's like, can you go be just a second, guys? Okay. All right, okay, back, sweetie. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about the Pops? And all of the employees just have to ignore, all the heads just ignore this.
He should be cosplaying in like a fairy princess dress.
Yeah, he just doesn't take off the costume. Yeah, that was my idea for the Parody Pop's main antagonist. So, yeah. If I switch my focus from Weather Pops, that may happen. But also, this one I don't find like too cringe. It's a little bit unintelligible. Just because that happens a lot if you go down like way too deep instead of and then it sounds like that if it's too much. If it just been toned down a little bit or been a bit more enunciated, then it would have been fine. And if the laugh matched a little bit more than that. I thought it was the outro for a second. I was like, no, wait a minute. We're halfway through the video.
Tonight's the night. Today is Halloween.
Where are you keeping the plot? Alice, Daddy's working, sweetie. What did you thought this so good? Yeah, we'll put on the fridges outside. Yeah, no, I could cut off more fingers. Yeah, exactly.
Bob and Morgan are about to get a trick of their life. They better be ready, because I'm comfortable.
We better wrap up this plan quickly, everyone. I have a parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes.
Back! Are you ready to go trick-or-treating? I was always ready, man. Calm down. Now where's Bob?
I just read this is a remix of Angry Birds. It's the Halloween Angry Birds song. I'm already hearing voices!
Are you ready to... Smart, Patrick, don't you, Mom?
My headcanon is she
Yeah,
actually
wait,
called
this
him
is the
SpongeBob.
Yeah, wait. This is the first time that we haven't had Baczamlp himself speaking over the lines that aren't compatible. Because normally you get like the moments where it's just like, what there's be like like Bob, Baczamlp, or something like that, where they're speaking over SpongeBob and Patrick, but oh well.
Alright, let's get this over with. Everybody got their bags? I got them. Morgan.
Oh, the cannon's
what
gonna
kind of
fall out.
Yeah, the Gacha Club was the time where you actually could rotate props for the first time. So yes, absolutely, the cannon's gonna fall
Is
out.
that?
It's the only one I had.
Let's get trick-or-treating.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. Why would Robot Girl tell them to shut up? That's not really in Robot Girl's personality, is it?
Well, Morgan's personality, kind of, yeah. I mean, Morgan and Cal are different characters.
Oh, I knew that.
He tries to recruit the villain child in Parody Pops. You know what? Maybe that was the motivation. Maybe the villain has a chip on his shoulder for that reason. He's getting back at Matchy for the attempt at recruitment. There you go. Perfect motivation.
Alright, this is the first house. Let's see what we get. I wanna knock on the door. Trick or treat! What the hell you guys want? We want your candy. Man, why would I give candy to y'all? Y'all ain't worth having my candy. Wait a second. Is that Morgan Stark?
Yeah, that's me.
See, like I said, instantly
Oh.
recognizable.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's her. Here, I got a chocolate bar just for you.
Thank you so much, sir.
You have a good day, Morgan Stark.
Thank you.
That's a side of man I never thought I'd see.
Hell, Morgan! How come you got candy and not us? Guys, relax. Maybe the next house they'll give candy to us. Come on, let's get to the next house. If she gets all the candy, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat her up just like I did on January.
Well, why would you do that? That's mean.
I mean, she's so you can take the candy from her, obviously. Also, she's wearing armor. Good luck with that, Bob.
Something tells me that this place loves me besides them.
Wow.
This place loves me besides them.
What?
What?
I don't know. Just wow, in general.
Yeah. Also, Morgan isn't the only white person.
Trick or treat!
You got, man, got some soy sauce? Go pull a
What,
batteries.
what is she wearing?
She's wearing the Gacha randomize feature, I'm guessing.
God, it's giving. Remember, in the Amazing World of Gumball when they're playing Dodge or Dare, where like,
well, that happened several times, but yes.
Anais has to wear everything in the house.
Yes, I do remember that. Yes,
it's giving that.
Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Who's the other in this group? Literally the main character and the author's self-insert.
Nobody better lay a finger on my
Alright, I swear to God, this cow's better give us candy besides something else.
I want candy. I want
candy besides something else. What would something else would be in this? Okay.
Trick or treat! Oh, hey guys, are you here to put me in one of your episodes now? Damn it, not this guy again. No, we're not putting you in an episode, and we never will. Look, guys.
I'm assuming this is, you know, a bit of an inside joke or something.
Guys, I know you're trick-or-treating. You either put me in an episode, or I'm not giving you any candy. Alright, fine, we'll put you in an episode. Just give us some candy. Alright, thank you. Well,
oh, that's my role. What was it this time? Oh, no, that was it. Bye. Oh, giving apples, okay.
I'll have an apple for you.
What?
And I got you some goldfish. Ooh. And there's pineapple.
Is goldfish just a food brand, or is that just actual goldfish?
For you. And I got you this mega-sized Hershey's bar just for you, Morgan.
Ooh.
I can see the pattern emerging here.
Thanks, I guess.
And what do you say?
You guess? you can be grateful about the special treatment you're getting. Come
After
on.
this night, we can go lick some chocolate together.
Wait, what? Ew. What does that mean? Ew. Please no more appearances.
I choose to take that literally and just like them just sitting down next to each other, just licking a chocolate bar.
What? Okay, are they licking the same one or a separate one? Oh, don't use your powers! That gives away your secret identity! Okay, and
What if he's dead? It won't give away. If he's dead, no witnesses. No witnesses. Yeah.
Jacob, don't encourage murder.
Someone please give them a rock. I got a rock!
Houses later.
Back, I don't know. Why is everyone giving...
I vote no appearance of the Icky guy. That is true, you know. If the joke is that he needs to be featured in more episodes or something, yeah, don't make him unlikable, but yeah. Yeah, ding dong, Icky guy's dead, exactly.
Candy to Morgan and not us. All I got was fruits and crap. Kyle, look, maybe this next house will give some of us candy. Maybe Morgan can share some of her candy with us. But how come she was the one that got the candy and not me? I mean, for real though, why is she...
Are you okay? Hello? You doing
Oh
you
God!
all right?
Oh no! It's one of the.
I think the candy was, you know, spiked with weed or something.
You're so famous.
Okay.
Look, Kyle, I'm Tony Stark's daughter. Everyone knows me as his daughter.
Which is probably why you should disguise yourself a
I
bit more,
promise
but okay.
I'll share my candy with you.
Wait, where are you going, Bob? Oh my God, Randy Orton! I'm such a big fan.
Oh, I knew about the Watch Out, Watch Out. I forgot that Baczamlp was a huge wrestling fan. Okay, this is actually Randy Orton. Okay.
Can I take a picture of you?
Also, hold on a second. So Randy Orton is like this, just full on, just like tackled. Yeah, tackled like a random spaced out cat girl on the street.
Please.
Yes.
Instead of getting run over by a car, get run over by me. Okay.
Oh, I swear.
Also, that is like what like the robots looked like before they were salvaged.
Oh.
Also, Fred, what are you doing here?
Something about that chocolate bar is really different. I mean, it tasted kind of weird, but now everything feels good, man. Goodbye, Moon Man. Goodbye, Moon Man. Goodbye.
Anyway.
Get away from me! Bob!
Not to wonder as much why there aren't as many female VAs in this. Hey, can you do some Foley for a high cat girl that that gets tackled immediately? Sure. Eh. Brilliant.
My face!
Get away from him, you monster.
Don't make me yell at you.
Oh my god, Bob, are you okay?
I can't feel my face!
We better take him home.
That's probably for the best, honestly.
Oh jeez, bro, why are you so heavy?
Says the person lifting him up with one arm. What do you mean?
Why are you
why
so
is he
heavy? Oh my god. I should be able to do this with my pinky.
But I love it. Yeah.
Drink or drink, bitch, drink.
Oh, and what was the song? All time low, 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 low. Oh, so now we have the so they can put the head outside the pumpkin.
Meow.
If you give me a treat, I will give you a treat. If you give me a treat, I will give you a treat. So give me a treat.
Oh, I choose to believe that Carol had a sound had a sound file downloaded to make that noise. There you go.
Cat sound file downloaded.
And don't be a bitch. But you give me a...
I want to speak with your manager. I am the manager. If you wonder why Bond's reacting that way, it's because that was a visual that reminded me of one of the videos from yesterday.
I will be that bitch.
I have no idea what's happening.
Alright, I'm sure this one has
either.
lots of candy.
Hang on. Isn't this Mark's headquarters?
Relax, Carol. Maybe they'll actually give us candy this time.
Who's knocking on my door?
I believe that Mark was Carol's creator. I think that's why that's what she knows.
What
him.
do you guys want now?
Which, some robot that didn't recognize there's this location until they were right next to it.
I'm not gonna give you guys candy after what you did to my car.
Look, Mark.
Same as this old Gacha past, except it's like the guy people turn into actual stories, not just one-off videos. I mean, I suppose this plot is supposed to wrap up after this point, so I don't know.
We want no harm, okay? Now give us candy.
Alright, fine. You want a treat? Here you go.
I believe it was another apple. It was only on screen for a bit, but yeah.
But it's a treat. Right. And what are you supposed to be?
I think that's kind of obvious.
Obviously, I'm an apple. Can't you tell from my costume?
Someone not recognizing Sans, I can kind of understand, but I mean,
Some
come
sort
on.
of pumpkin? Why don't I carve you right now and see what you're made of?
Wait, I'm not that guy in a pumpkin.
You're not that guy in a pumpkin. Who is that guy in a pumpkin?
I don't know.
I don't want to be found
The Great Pumpkin, yeah.
by Mark.
Hello, Carol.
Well, you probably shouldn't say that out loud then, and he won't find you.
I'd say, you're looking real good today, Carol.
Everyone can lift everyone up with one arm. I imagine Carol is probably very heavy on account of the metal.
Really like that costume of yours.
Overheating, system failure.
Mark's a symbol for Carol.
Shut up! I mean, he's not wrong considering Carol's original reason for being created.
Just wait until you see Halloween's Nightmare.
Who's Halloween's nightmare?
It's a guy. With claws. And a scary face. And if you ever hear any whispering, that means he coming for you.
I'd know that Halloween's Nightmare was a person. That wouldn't be my first assumption. How many sensors are screaming now?
I swear to God, it hurts so bad.
Do you think he'll
Oh, now you can feel your face.
be okay?
the numbness wore off. Can't quite feel the pain. There it is. Ah.
I feel pain on my face because of you.
Wish I didn't. Wish I didn't.
No, this happened to him before. Now no when those scars will go away.
I really don't want to go through this again.
Hey, what are you guys doing in our house? Yours and
Of all the places to turn
back,
to,
it's a Halloween nightmare.
of all the houses in all the neighborhoods in the entire city, you had to walk in a mine.
He's gonna kill us! Is this about Baczamlp.EXE? Yeah, whoever his name is, just please,
That's they wouldn't know his name. That's true.
let's stay! Alright, fine. As long as you guys don't do anything stupid. Except for you, though. You're fine. Really like the costume, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, Callie got an exception. Yeah, she's still figuring out the ways. My furniture and walls and everything.
Hello. Do you want to play with me?
We're in the headspace now. It's becoming super complex. All the Guardians, honestly. Either one.
You
I just appreciate that there's that you know that there's not just like one solid background here. There's actually like a fade into something else.
guys are in so much freaking trouble. How could you? In your life.
It was an eye patch. Nah, eye banders don't count. They're separate. Yeah. Welcome to the heads, but yeah, exactly.
Go trick-or-treating.
Wait, how would you feel if we start putting giving characters just wrapping their heads full of bandages for style?
For stuff that would be worse because at least an eye patch is a worn item that has been like adapted for aesthetics. But like just having badges for no reason, no one does that even just in general. What?
It's so you're edgy, so you can either get sympathy points or be shown to be tough.
By the way, I missed out this. And that guy may have been the death of me, but I'm not feeling them. And the scales don't even cover me. Oh, all my friends are dumb. Very nice.
This I know.
Oh,
this I know.
Hey, back.
Wait. How did your hair grow back?
My
How did original get here? What?
They
Robot
ran into the house, and they got into the headspace.
gave me a wig.
A wig? What, your hair grows back naturally. What did you do to your hair?
Ah, my face! My face!
I hate bald people.
Oh my god. Have you heard the Totally Spies clip where it's like, she's bald, and she's torturing people with hair.
I don't think so, but
Robot.
I like I've seen more of the new Totally Spies than I've seen the original.
Well, that wasn't
I
the
need
original. Also, complaining about the sound design here. He's punching and slicing the armor, but instead of making like metal noises, it's just making regular like smacking noises. So really, it should be like hitting metal because there are like some effects on like the audio library scene like that. It shouldn't sound like it is sound wise because metal armor.
Go help Morgan. Afro, do you have that remote?
Always do.
Push it.
Activate kill mode.
You shouldn't have done that, Morgan.
Carol.
I just appreciate the fact that she doesn't actually have the remote for herself because have it be someone else's judgment at least. But yeah.
Thanks for your help. Let's destroy him. Right.
How cute. You have a fight mode.
The text to speech, of course, can line up perfectly, naturally.
I have a fight mode of my own. Let's see.
It's difficult to scream in a deep voice like that, honestly. I can understand that. Yeah.
Can work on mine.
Let's do this.
Analyzing complete.
Also, why is Morgan primarily fighting with punches? Shouldn't Morgan be fighting with laser blasts and missiles? Because that's what Iron Man fights with, and that's what her suit should be equipped for, not hand-to-hand combat. That's not really
if
her.
Gacha had many like viable options for laser blasts and missiles, then maybe she might be, honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
you overlay like a blast, and then you like just have like the bow action pose, and then you overlay a blast.
Yeah, if this were me, I would have used green screen effects to convey that so they'd be in movement. But obviously at this point, I don't think that would have been a viable option.
And there are also interesting ways you could do a fight as well, like maybe having her jet propulsion, like jet propels her grabbing onto him and straight into a wall, potentially injuring him as well. That could also be a fight opportunity instead of just hand-to-hand combat.
Maybe. There are no walls in this area, though, unfortunately. Unless the house is just invisible around them. It'd be really funny if they just try to run away, they bump into a wall.
See, do that! Use your other abilities.
When there was one punch sound effect.
Also, there's no fall sound effect. There's no fall sound effect here.
I guess there would be no impact because if they're not in a space where there's actually matter, then yeah, I guess they wouldn't make any sound aside from making contact with each other. Okay, also medical knowledge is probably the one to do. Yeah, that's I think in Street Life that happened, right? Oh wait, no, because she's the one who got injured. Yeah, never mind. She's the one who got stabbed. Bastard. What was that? What was that all about?
He licked her, she died.
See, that's what the chocolate bar was for earlier on. Oh, we get a warning this time. Okay, well, another volume. The fact that none of those screams counted makes me really worried about this, but I put it as far down as I think it can go. And it's still incredibly loud. Fantastic.
What? You got tripped by guy from Squid Games? Okay.
Is anywhere in the headspace? Can anyone just walk into this headspace, basically?
I don't even know if it's a headspace. Maybe it's just like a symbolic thing of the house, but obviously there's only one house background, so it's like
if that's the case, then that means that everyone walked into the house. That's somehow worse.
Yeah.
Mark? Wait, what? What am I doing?
Let's see who this really is. Okay.
Wait, that was meant to be a mystery we're building up. I'm gonna be honest, from a writing standpoint, you did not build up identity mystery well at all.
Because we saw the POV of the other person. I think it's confused now because he's like, what is he doing here? Maybe he's been replaced. I don't know.
Wait, no.
Well, you're under arrest for being a little bitch.
This was the
that's
best
not a crime.
Halloween.
That's not a crime. Joke's on you.
That will never hold up in court. My ultimate revenge.
Ever.
Wasted legal fees. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Well, it's okay.
No, I didn't do that. Wait, no, let me go.
Why do you think you did that? What?
Why does it get
No, I don't want to go to jail. No, please, let me go.
Oh, wait.
Okay. So Morgan has healing powers. Okay.
Okay, girl. I don't think you're able to do that. But whatever you say, girl.
Uh-huh.
Let me go. No.
Are you okay?
Rise.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed though because it looks like they like messed with her circuitry and stuff. I feel like from a story standpoint, you could at least have her character be out of commission for a few episodes, or maybe have her design change slightly going forward to represent like the damage and like the parts they had to replace due to the fight.
I mean, potentially, if they were indeed like that substantial that they were irreparable. Given that this is the daughter of Tony Stark, I imagine that they'd be, they should be able to restore her to how she was before.
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry of what I did to you the first.
Well, from Avengers Infinity War, I was able to heal his wounds from his suit, and he'll do the same thing. Oh, so wait, so she inherited the healing ability from her father. Okay. Right. I was gonna say that that when she was conceived, her father's arc reactor infused with his DNA or something, but that's
not how the arc reactor works either. It's
That was-
literally
that was
just a
just my best
magnet
guess.
keeping stuff away from his heart from killing
Yeah,
him.
so she has magnetic power, so she can immediately repair electronics.
Oh,
exactly.
Also, when she was conceived, he didn't even have the arc reactor in his chest. He hasn't had the arc reactor in his chest since like 2013, and she was conceived in like 2017, 2018. She was conceived like several years after that. It got taken out.
I mean, he got it removed. I see.
He got it removed in Iron Man 3, which was a long time, a long time before she was conceived.
Time we met. It's okay. I know that was your fight mode. Can we be friends? Sure.
I don't know. I think we should be enemies.
Are you girls okay?
Yeah, we're okay. Who are you supposed to be?
Morgan, it's me.
Black Rabbit. You know him? Yeah, he's my
You do?
sweetie rabbit. Well, it's
Wait, you're dating someone?
When did that happen?
When are you dating someone? Weren't you just born?
Okay, to be fair, I did skip a video. Did it happen in the video that we skipped? That was like a wrestling match or something.
very nice to
Huh?
meet you, Black Rabbit.
I'm very
Also, eye patch. Yeah, okay. Acknowledged.
honored to meet you
Yay.
to Morgan.
Would you like to go trick or
meet you
treating
to
with
Morgan.
me, Black Rabbit?
I would love to Carol.
I love to Carol. Oh,
that is 2 months away. You will have to wait.
Oh god.
Also, I gotta point out that Black Rabbit could be translated Rabbit Noir.
Oh my god, yes.
Where are you?
Oh, it's an online. Oh, so he had a relationship with Carol. Wait, when? When did he have a relationship with Carol? 'Cause Carol was built 2 videos ago, meaning that either they start dating in the next video that I skipped, or that's just external knowledge. Like, okay.
What's the lore?
I don't wonder how that conversation went if it was like outside of it. We're just like, hey, can I? hey, can I date your robot OC?
Also, I honestly would question the ethics of dating the robot anyways, because I don't know if she's mentally mature. Yeah, mentally mature enough to date someone.
Nah, probably not, honestly.
We're going.
Well, he's dead. Great. Now I'm stuck in a Squid Game cell.
Oh, that's why he's wearing green. I was about to make a green as the new orange joke, but okay, fair enough. Squid Game, I've seen that.
Sir, why do those pink soldiers hate me so much?
I think it's the cell is always like when they're floating, the character's just floating. It's like that one one forest area in Running with You.
I literally do nothing wrong. But anyway.
Happy Halloween!
Oh, so Bob is just gonna stay here now. Okay, like I'm okay with this. My lot in
Well, I
life.
better get to sleep. It's already midnight.
What?
It's no longer Halloween after that. That's fair. Revenge.
Oh, look, a
complete.
hat.
What? What was that ending?
Okay.
He got taken to the underworld. Okay, guys.
He's like, it's midnight. I've got 1 minute to execute my plan. Finally, there he is. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, there's one the one guy. Yes, that is that. Yeah, I'm guessing that's true. Yeah, with I mean, putting. I'll say this: putting your online friends into episodes. That's definitely a nice gesture. As I'm always weary of making sure that there's like a way they're introduced that makes sense in universe, because for a casual audience member, they're not gonna know. It's like putting Empress and Pop into the music bill. I changed what I need to change about them, and kept most things the same.
Okay, so for thoughts on the episode, I thought it was kind of honestly. I think there were a few missed opportunities in this episode. For example, there was like that mini argument about Morgan getting special treatment, and that was built out through part of the episode, but kind of went nowhere after that one discussion, which is like, okay. I mean, I kind of wish it went somewhere. I don't know. I'm
Yeah, a
not
little
too big of a fan of the reveal of like that one guy not knowing what was going on. That kind of felt confusing.
Mm.
You know, it's like, okay, were we supposed to be looking for someone? Like in a Scooby-Doo like case, we're like presented all the subject, all the people who could be like the person behind the mask, but it didn't really feel like we were going in that narrative direction with this kind of story. It kind of felt more we were going for like an action kind of story.
It felt a bit like the Summerween Trickster from Gravity Falls in a sense.
Yeah, I don't know, and like, and while I think the ending where he gets kidnapped was kind of funny and like haha, that's so random way, I also think it came out of nowhere, and I don't know if it will get explained.
Let's see, a part 2, we'll see Baczamlp.EXE. He just becomes a Shadow Knight. That's what happens to him
I don't
afterwards.
know. I mean, that ending, while kind of funny, also very confusing, and also kind of came out of nowhere, which I guess random equals funny, but also,
There's a lot of random equals funny in the early like Baczamlp content in general. So yeah, I am kind of used to it, but you know, it's becoming more distracting in these videos because it's not the primary focus anymore. The fact that there is like, you know, this character work and the story work going on means that the meme jokes are more distracting now than they originally were, even though they were distracting to begin with. Oh, let's be real, but
Yeah.
you know, more it's been amplified because they no longer thought the same types of videos. I mean, the flashback itself already proves that you know, the medium has changed entirely. From the earlier days, it's still early days, but the earlier days.
I also think Morgan trick-or-treating as herself is a dumb idea on her end because, you know, secret identity shenanigans, but probably not the smartest idea for your own personal safety. But
yeah, in street life, I'm sometimes confused by like if people actually know.
People should know if we're going off MCU logic,
because she doesn't hide it that much, but she also acts like it's supposed to be a guarded secret at times. In this series, it seems like there's, you know, caution to the wind with pretty much everything.
I mean, if we're going by MCU logic, it shouldn't be a secret. I mean, I guess theoretically someone else could be the next. I don't know if she goes by Iron Woman in this world. I don't know if she goes by Iron
I
Girl.
believe in street life, I think she's just Iron Man, which is more confusing. But you know,
I mean, okay, so, but like, I feel like people will at least suspect her in this main street. Should have suspect her realistically because she's Tony Stark's daughter. Tony Stark is publicly known as Iron Man. Therefore,
yeah, if we are doing MCU logic, I'm not sure what was that in the comics? Because I don't know. I've read like a few comics featuring Iron Man, and none of them explicitly go into that aspect. So
some comics do, some comics don't, and it really depends on thing. But since Infinity Wars brought up about her healing abilities, I'm assuming we're going off MCU logic based off the fact that we're referencing the MCU to justify her having healing abilities.
Tracks, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so probably MCU logic here. So yeah, honestly,
she goes by Iron Girl in Street Life. Oh, it's because they put that's right, because original refers to, you know, the new Iron Man. That's why. Okay, that got confused.
Okay, but like also, I think a missed opportunity would have been having the two girls trick or treat together and actually building out a bond, because like we had that little scene where like I forget Robot's girl's name. I don't know Robot Girl. Carol kind of apologizes to Iron Girl, essentially, and they're like, "Yo, you want to be friends?" And they're like, "Yeah." I feel like maybe throughout the episode there could have been like a building awkwardness where like she really wants to say something about before, but she just is like they're in a group and it feels awkward. Maybe that could have been interesting.
I reckon because the plot was wrapping up at that point, there wouldn't have been much time to execute.
Oh no, I'm just saying reworking part of the episode to have two girls be treating together with the group.
That would require a lot of reworking because of the two different groups before they come together at that point. you know, not that it wouldn't be impossible, but I personally, if you did want to like have that extra bit of Morgan and Carol specifically, I would say deal with that in a later video. Have this be the starting point. Maybe if you know, healing powers or not, maybe like, you know, they need to, you know, run like a diagnostic to make sure that she's still okay or something. You know, have like
but this
you know,
episode did
regular scheduled maintenance or something between the two of them, so that would be a reason to hang out and, you know, either be awkward or not awkward around each other. It depends.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of wish there was more just general character work in this episode, because it felt like at times they were leaning on character work or like going into it a little bit, but then it kind of feels like, especially when we got towards the middle and end of the video, we just kind of like completely stepped away from character work and just had like a decent action scene. Still not personally a big fan of like creative choice of her punching with an Iron Man suit, unless you like build an Iron Man suit specifically around physical combat, which would which is
Iron Fist. You know what? That could be that's a concept right there. Iron Fist. Give it to some, you know, world leader or something.
And even then, I feel like some cool physical combat could be done with the Iron Man suit. Like, for example, say like the arms and like the legs were physically detachable. So, like, you could, like, shoot off your fist at people. I think that could be a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, or maybe abilities to, like, detach parts of your just suit in general and just, like, use it to attack people or imprison them or with remote control.
I think would be the best idea. That would have worked given what we know Baczamlp was capable of at this time, which was, of course, the hide feature in Gacha. You could very easily, you know, duplicate the character, hide everything but the arm, and have like a rocket punch, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there could have been some interesting stuff. Would kind of prefer some of the Iron Man staples again, like missiles, laser blasts. But if we're not going down that route, maybe at least expand on her more physical fighting capabilities. Like, again, I like that move where she like flies them up in the air and then sends them tries to send them crashing down. It didn't work out in the context of the video, but you know, I do like
because there's no
like
gravity in a headspace. So yeah,
but I do like attacks like that because you could use like your propulsion. It was it was a TV show in 2017 on Netflix, but yeah. Iron Fist is a Marvel character. He's like Aura Fist. Aura energy.
Aura Fist? Oh, okay.
It's like energy, aura, Tibetan monk lore with like this dragon.
Tibetan monks, yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah. I'm just picturing Aura Fist. Sounds like a Pokemon move, honestly. Just like a variation of Aura Sphere.
Oh my god, it's the physical version of Aura Sphere. Yes. But I don't know. I mean, this episode kind of just meh. I mean, I don't really care for it too much, fortunately. I feel like there could have been more done with it. And even then, I also kind of think some of the costumes were a missed opportunity. Because, like, one of the things I did when I did my costumes in Fallen Angels, that one Halloween song, is I had several costumes be references, and that's one of my favorite things to do with like Halloween costumes. Just have just references to stuff. And like besides Sans, we don't get any direct references to anything. Like Carol's like a black cat. That one guy's a pumpkin. No, it's not. We don't really get references, which I feel like maybe one of them could have dressed up as a wrestler, the one that like wrestling. That
we had actual Randy Orton, so you know, but that was covered.
Yeah,
that
happened. But like that would work. That would work so interesting though, because like, what if the guy who was really into wrestling dressed up as Randy Orton? I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, what if he was dressed up as him, and then when he saw him, it's like, look at my outfit. I look just like you, you know, or showing off the costume or something. I don't know. That could be cool. I feel like there could have been more done with the costumes, essentially, for this Halloween themed thing.
So I spoiled back to interestingly here up is no, because they had more common sense than Morgan did not to do that.
Yeah. Oh, what if Morgan dressed up as like a Captain America character, or tried to dress as Captain America? That could be cool.
In your face, father.
I'm on Team Cap, not Team Iron Man.
I love the Sokovia Accords, or whatever. Anyway,
No, it's hate. It's hate the Sokovia Accords. Iron Man loved
Okay.
them.
Right.
Other way around.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. I will say, yeah, the one exception, yeah, the cat costume like makes a lot of sense for Carol, because I imagine that, you know, with no prior experience, she would just go to the first costume store, just buy the first thing she saw. Like, I need costume, acquiring costume, purchasing costume, and that's it, you know.
I mean, yeah.
Morgan says the Morgan stuff. It is. If you think about street life, yeah, it really is.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what could have played into the cat costume bit as well? If she just picked it because that's what she saw girls online wearing, and that's why she wore it. What if there?
Oh, so she scoured the internet? I thought. I mean,
I don't know.
They sell those all the time in just random costume stores.
Well, but like hypothetically, say she ran into like other female characters, and they kept calling her basic.
She saw that one stoned cat girl on the street, and was like, like, must imitate.
But like, what if she kept being called basic and kept being brought up how like thing that could be a bit throughout the episode. I don't know.
Yeah. Define basic.
It's like
I have acquired the popular Halloween beverage known as the pumpkin spice latte. Why are you calling me basic?
See, that kind of stuff would be hilarious in these videos. You lead into certain bits with certain characters and running jokes.
If Halloween ever comes up in street life, yeah, those would be really nice to see, because the Carol building episode was adapted into street life, so it's possible. It could happen.
Hello.
And in that series, Morgan and Carol are already better friends, so you wouldn't even have to worry about, you know, them feeling awkward on each other. But yeah, in other case, the last thing I'm going to mention here is go back to the idea of the voice acting. Because, again, I commend anyone who does a solo voice acting project and finds creative ways to, you know, account for that, and you know, not compromise, not compromise based on, you know, the opposite gender to their birth one. So yeah, that's what was great. The one shortcoming when it came to that was when multiple characters were talking to each other and their voices weren't consistent. Meme audio aside, because that's already, you know, a point of contention, but if you ignore the meme audio, particularly Kyle flip-flopping between the different voices. I think there was a comment earlier on where Baczamlp said that, you know, all this was, I think, a plot from your mind, meaning there was no script, which I guess means that I guess means that the lines were sort of willy-nilly, which I'm wondering, actually, if there was no like if there's no like proper script for this, I mean, does that mean that like you just like if like rehearsed lines, or there's like one, or there was a script that was like the first draft or something? I wonder what you mean by that. But either way, I mean that might explain why the characters didn't sound like, you know, they were, you know.
I wouldn't recommend going scriptless, but I mean, as far as scriptless stuff, I'm gonna be honest, this is not the worst scriptless thing I've seen. Like, no, I've seen tons of scriptless stuff that contradicts itself midway through it, being like, did you? And then I like looked at the video, I'm like, didn't the creator not watch the previous scene they just did? Do they not know what they just wrote down? What do you mean?
Which I guess is now explained by that. Yeah. I mean, look, there's always going to be the case of like, yeah, so I would tell my former self so many things. That's like every piece of art, really. Yeah. Also, the other reason we're going back this far is because you're watching your channel is entertaining anyway. So, you know, I want to absorb as much of that as possible anyway. So yeah, like of course we're all fully aware that you've improved since then because we've watched Street Life. So of course. Eventually, the last thing I want to do with your channel particularly, I'm going to save the She-Hulk transformations for like one bulk video so we can see all the evolution in one go. But yeah, we'll continue to you know. Well, of course it has scripts, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
That
there was
one
a thing on
absolutely has.
casting call club, so I'd hope Street Life had a script.
Unless those were typed out on the fly, they could have been, but I'm glad they weren't.
Although I wonder how that would go as a voice actor if you're voice acting for someone who doesn't have a script but you audition for them. So like, would you just be on call with them and be like, okay, now I need you now how about you say something about pancakes? It's like, oh no, my pancakes are on the floor. Yeah, good.
Somebody put my pancakes on the floor. Anyway, no, but actually I can answer this question because that's definitely how Tales of Censored featuring Trash Cats by the Alpha Sisters works. Because whenever I got like my lines for those, it was always screenshots of the episode in the video editing program. Not even the screenshots like images themselves being separated. No, just a screenshot of the editing program. Which yeah, cheers for that, by the way. But yeah, and that contained like the captions, which on one hand is beneficial in the sense that you can actually get to see the expression. So yeah, it did help in that aspect, but it was clearly because that's how they made the video before, and they just voiced over them that way, which explains a lot about the voice acting quality in Alpha in general, even if it is their own videos, which is how do you even do that? If you don't know what you want, how does anyone else? But anyway, I'm biased towards Gacha because of how much it reminds me of Ghost Girl. There's a little bit of like, like shed blood between them, I suppose.
Hey, Ghost Kitty, when's the Ghost Girl reboot / continuation coming out?
I know, probably after the myriad of other projects that she's got going on. Who's to say? I've now got a compelling villain motivation for Pouty Pops, so you never know. No, but in all seriousness, I am, in the process of working on some Fallen Angel stuff, actually. So that's,
you should tell me about that after stream.
You asked me to do it. What do you mean tell you about it?
No, I want to know what's going on with that. I want to know everything.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on with that. Because all that's happened so far is I've recolored all of the Gacha Life 2 exports and made the Sarah one because the colorings were off.
Oh.
That's basically as far as I got.
Close enough. Oh wait, you have to apply Botox to a lot of the characters too.
Actually, I think they either already had them or I put them on automatically. I don't know. I think because a lot of them were existing exports, so it didn't matter. And I think Sarah particularly had just already was obscured. But yeah,
Botox in the characters
just without deadlines, and also lots of the ones that you're helping out other people with. But yeah, people are intrigued by a Ghost Girl remake or reboot or whatever it might be.
Hey, if you need someone to voice Felix and Ghost Girl, DM me. I'll voice them.
If you need someone to voice me, then you know where to go. Much like Taylor, I can voice myself. Have the Techno Pops. I think that one, that one actually morphed into the original pitch of Ballet Pops before Eli took that one over. So yeah,
Techno Pops. That sounds like a cool name.
Yeah, it was because they were all based on music genres. So yeah, techno was going to be that.
Okay. If you need me to voice the Felix equivalent, call me.
Well, I believe that the deuteragonist is also a scientist, so that might happen. That might work out for you.
I like voicing roles.
Ghosty. I mean, it might have been. Ghost and I talked about it. I'm not sure if he ever actually signed up for it, but yeah, Technopops was discussed with Ghosty, morphed into the similar concept to the original Ballet Pops, then went to Eli. And then I tried to take over Weather Pops, which may be handed back over. I don't know. It's all. I should have just gone with Pouty Pops from the beginning. It's the one thing that I know I'm not going to hand over to anyone else. So should have stuck with that in all honesty. But oh well. Well, we've got plenty of superhero stuff to cover in general. Which just seemed to be like a recurring thing. Honestly, you're going back into the Pops. We've got the Precure stuff. We've got this. So yeah, big game with Ring Around the Rosie. Yeah, exactly. Ring Around the Rosie, hand it off to Ghosty.
By the way, if you want to do a pre-cure tomorrow, I am free post 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay. If KW's around for that, because I want the combination like
Yeah.
of like the three of us again, because that really
Yeah.
worked well last time.
Yeah,
So,
just a little heads up for tomorrow.
okay, I will message KW about that. And so yeah, stay tuned for that if that does indeed happen, everyone. And also, I'm not gonna forget to mention this. Pirates D&D on the Butter Bunch the day after.
Yeah,
There you go.
Thursday.
Yeah, that's happening regardless of KW's availability. But yeah, but for now, thanks everyone for watching. As it says here, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And Scout, we've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.